Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your extended for this morning's reading for spiritual guidance, which came in with the Emperor card, showing us that how we see things is often a definition. We give definition to things and how stability is to us, and the more we explore that definition in different ways, the better it will be for us. I wanted to do a little bit of singing bowl to clear the energy for today, to give you that lightness of being that sometimes escapes us, because I feel a lot of weight in today's reading, like physical weight, you know, being on this planet. I really feel sometimes the gravity, not only in the situation, but just the gravity of our bodies. And I feel sometimes we need to rebalance that. So I'm gonna ask you to take 4 deep breaths while I do this. I'm gonna do it myself, and we're gonna go on with the reading. Okay. All right, Pisces, ready? Put down your headphones if you're listening, because I might get a little loud. Okay. One deep breath. Three. And 4. I don't know about you, but I just felt all the weight come out of my jaw, out of my head. Everything's just kind of floating upwards. And I hope that you got the same sensation, Pisces, because like I said, sometimes we feel very weighted down by everything, and we just need to take a moment to just, you know, decompress from that energy. All right, so I'm going to be using the Gateway Oracle cards. As always, I have a playlist of older videos down there that if you're new here and you haven't seen and you love this channel and you want to offer more support, to watch. So it is below. I have some at the end of this video now, my suggestions of what you would like to watch. And thank you so much for everybody who supports me here. Thank you for donations, Patreon, affiliate links, such and such and such. Igniting Courage. Look at that. This is very interesting because tomorrow we have the Courageous card coming in. So I like that. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. See that? So that's from inside. That's what's inside of you, Pisces. Okay? That's the knowing. When you know that, you can feel that. You can ignite that in yourself. And that gives you confidence and the stability that you need to move forward. You can cross the finish line. You can get to destination regardless of what's happening to you. Sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. I like the fact it's 2 different. Okay, this part is what really got me, is that now she's on a zebra. Okay, look at that. So it's a horse of a different color is what they're funny. Okay, so it's a horse of a different color, which is not a horse, of course, it's a zebra. But this is, again, the duplicity. Duplicity, is that right? It sounds the same, but is not the same. like the Emperor is, this one is unbending, unmoving, and or this one is unmoving, and this one is a different one. This Emperor is the one of seeing things to believe them. This Emperor is the one of knowing that things are just as they can be. It's the same thing here, okay? Yeah, that feels correct. That feels right in the way that it's coming through. Two different plays, two different writers who look totally different, but are still going in a very determined fashion to the same destination. Okay, very nice. It's not even the same destination. If you look, there's water here, and this is more like a field. You're still writing. You're still writing towards whatever you need to. Who cares how you get there or what way you take to get there? You are still going, okay? You're still moving forward. Don't be so strict on how this has got to look to get you there. Okay, so let's see what Igniting Courage has to say. Move forward fearlessly. Again, we were talking about the fog this morning with this one, the patience card, right? Gather your inner forces and take a risk. See, this is the same thing. Speak up for yourself by honoring your truth. This isn't a time to be timid or hold back. Go forward gallantly with your banner of truth waving in the wind. You are a light bearer for others. Being courageous doesn't mean that you're not afraid. It means that in spite of fear and hesitation, you take action anyway. It's all right to fall down. Just don't stay down. Do not allow yourself to be limited by the belief of others or even your own beliefs, right? Face your fears. Go beyond the boundaries of your self-imposed barriers. Live passionately and boldly. So, sharing of yourself, let's see. Share who you are with others. Give what you have, what you do, and who you are. Be generous. The more freely and fully you share of yourself, the more freely and fully the universe will give to you. The words that keep coming through here, freely and fully, knowing, even without concrete. Freely. You freely believe in yourself, right? You don't need any proof to believe in yourself. Okay, you need to share from the depths of your soul. Allow others to see your essence and feel your radiance. Exactly. If you give with the thought that it's something you must do as duty or sacrifice, you may feel depleted. That's what I mean, duty, sacrifice, what you can see, what's in place, what's always been, right? The authority. However, if you give with the belief that there's no scarcity, here we go, of energy, funds, or joy, the universe will pour an abundance of these things into your life. Don't expect to receive something in return. Rather, be generous just because it feels right. You can only give as much as your capacity to receive. So open yourself to receiving more. And that's right, okay? So be generous with yourself, okay? First, be generous with yourself in your knowing. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You would trust others. You would put your trust in others. For certain people, you'd go, absolutely, I'm going to trust you. Even though I can't guarantee it. I have a good feeling about you. Have a good feeling about yourself, Pisces. Okay? Alright, so that was the Gateway Oracle. These are the Ink Tattoo Tarot cards. I haven't used them in a while. I'm going to pull these down a little bit here. And we're going to take a look individually at all of these. Pull in. There you go, Pisces. Okay. So the first card that come out was the Devil card. The Devil is always about like feeling stuck. It's about getting stuck, the Seven of Swords in reverse. You want to flip that around. You want to be inspired instead of stuck, okay? You want to be inspired instead of stuck in that negative roll around. The 7 came out. It's the second time it comes out in this reading. It's just letting you know that this is not the path of going. You need to get out of that. You need to think of things as beginnings of things. Don't, I hate to use the word don't, but the feeling that you get of always knowing exactly what is from thing to thing. It's like you, because it's happened one way this way, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen that way every single time. That's when we get stuck in a rut about certain things. We call them as, you know, done and expected, and then we stay stuck in that. We don't allow for new things or surprising things to come in to just develop in a different way. And that's what they're asking you to do. Okay? Alright. Right. Because this Emperor right here with the 8 of Coins in reverse, it's letting you know that it's just keeping things. You're not helping yourself do quality work when you get stuck in your ways. This really is. You're stuck in your ways. You ever heard that? You're stuck in your ways of doing things. You have no ability to expand. And with Jupiter, it is asking you constantly this year, expand. Expand your mind, expand your thinking, expand, expand, expand. Give it a chance. Really give it a chance. There's that Ace of Coins asking you to look at things, to plant it and let it grow. Okay? It's going to take a while. You can't be under the earth checking it constantly to see what's happening. You're going to have to give it a chance. Knave of Swords, right? You may want to speed things up, but it doesn't mean that it will, okay? And you also had the 5 here that came out, the 5 of Cups. So don't try to make things go faster than they're going, okay? With this, this is the Knave of Swords. I do believe that is like the Page of Swords. Don't self-defeat yourself. This is all about, you know, going, oh, it's not going to work. You know, oh, it's screwed up. It didn't work. And this page, you're going, yeah, I can see it's screwed up. You say it to yourself so many times that you're starting to believe that it's the truth, and it's not. This is the Page of Swords. The page is always the one who's like, you know, making you believe stuff. It's constantly repeating things until it becomes the truth, until you make it real. So give it a chance. Get outside of your head. Remember yesterday I said go out, play, right? So do that, play. Alright, so here you have the Lovers. Like I said, the Devil and the Lovers. The two, they're similar cards, especially in the certain tarot decks. Sometimes they're exactly the same card. They just have a different meaning. It's a difference between love and sometimes what we think is love, like lust, okay? And there's nothing wrong with lust. Lust is nice. Yes, it's nice. But if you live in that, it can turn on you and turn into a sentiment that becomes obsessive and unhealthy, okay? So you have to be careful with that. Right. You want your 10 of Coins to come in a very open and abundant way. Your 10 of Pentacles will not come in. It will be delayed if you're constantly sending yourself into these restrictive ways of thinking. Because when you restrict the way you think, when you have one set way of doing things all the time, then all the other choices that are there for you to pick from, they become non-available, no longer available for you to pick from. You're seriously impeding your harmony, your well-being, because you're shoving everything into that one box, and that's the only box that you pick out of. Okay, you never look around for any other boxes. This is really getting yourself out of that obsessive way of thinking. This is asking you to think outside the box, to be the constant student of things, to look at things in a different way. It's just trying to help you find a way to find a way of doing things in a more open mind. Right. The Four of Cups in reverse. A lot of reverses, and this deck is upright, so I don't know. It's loving the reverse today. What I feel from this, though, Pisces, is that the Four of Cups usually is about not being able to make up your mind. Having an open mind will help you make up your mind, because an open mind asks you to look beyond what's there, beyond the choices of what you're used to. If you always have that box of things that you're used to, and people come with different cups, you go, no, I don't know that cup, I don't want it. No, I don't want that cup, I don't want it. I'm not open to that because I don't know what that is. But when you practice of an open mind, it's very different. You don't think in those terms. You think in terms of well, that's different. Maybe that will work. Like I said, you educate yourself in a way to be open to new things. New cultures, new tastes, new food, new things, everything. It doesn't mean that you're going to adopt everything, but it means that you can look at these, and these things that you let in will offer you even more choices in the future of your life. It's not going to put you in a box or hinder what you're doing, right? I hope I'm coming in clear. I feel like I've said this before. I'm sure I have. But somehow, I don't know. Somehow it just, I don't know, it's coming out like, I don't know. We'll just keep going and see what these have to offer, Pisces. Let's see. So I'm going to continue shuffling here. We had the Queen of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Okay. Three of Swords is seeing the truth to move on. So that's what I'm trying to see. I feel that you're having, this is where I feel the difficulties. I feel that you're having a hard time to see the truth of the situation. Okay? I feel that it's causing you undue sorrow, undue pain, undue sadness, grief. And I feel that you're not trusting yourself. When you start trusting yourself, you're going to be able to make other decisions, better decisions, to see more of the bigger picture. Okay? So let's see here. I'm going to take the Seven of Swords. Let's see what comes out for that. Oh my. Okay, the King of Cups. Right. The King of Cups is all about stable emotions and happiness. And the Seven of Swords is about negative energies. So getting out of those, what they want you to see is getting out of those energies is going to make you feel more like yourself. And that's what I feel like I've been saying here. I don't feel like myself here in these energies. I feel like I'm outside of myself. I feel really outside of my comfort zone. I feel much better when I have energies of just going with the flow, of having going from the heart rather than the mind. And we do have that mind thing, right? We have to go from that unbending father to that compassionate, beautiful, heart-feeling father, okay? I feel very much a male energy trying to make things happen as well, that divine masculine, which, by the way, I love, okay? Please don't think that I don't. I do love the divine masculine. I really think you know, men in this world, living in these times, you are going through some stuff here. I mean, just being able to be a divine masculine, Even if you're not if that's not your thing and you're trying to invite the divine feminine, I feel for men, you've got a lot. You've been going through a lot. And I just wanted to add that here. You know, my hat's off to you, to all you men who are trying to find your way and your space and your place. Yeah. I just wanted to put that in there. I don't think I talk enough to the men on this channel. But I feel for you. I really do. Yeah, I have two boys myself. It's very hard for them to find their place right now. So, but I want to tell you, it's okay. It's okay to have the divine masculine. Just don't let it stop you because you're obsessed with results. So you have to be you have to try and balance it out in the other way, right? All right. So, right. And this feeling of, I have no choice, I've got to move on. It's very much linked with this Three of Swords. I feel like, oh, I can't do this. I have to go. And you go, I'm leaving this. In essence, it can really, you have the Death card in reverse. It's, again, like I said this morning, all these negative energies, all that stuff coming in, it's hindering how you're getting to where you need to go. So you really need, when they come in, you need to pinpoint them and release them. You really need to release a lot of that because it's not helping you transition into this phase, okay? This is transitioning. This is going on a journey, this Eight of Cups. This Death card feels like, yeah, it's stopping me from moving, okay? So last but not least, you have the Five of Cups. Again, it's another card of, you know, like, oh, jeez, you know, why me? I feel it's why me? Why am I staring at these spilt cups again? Okay, so you have the Six of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel that it's a disconnection to that wonder and that beauty of when you were younger. Okay? The Three of Cups, there was a lot of reconnection. There was a lot of, like, when you were young. The Six of Cups to me is like when you're young, when you're, it's nostalgia for, you know, a better time, a freer time, you know, childhood connections, childlike joy. And disconnecting from these things, it's hindering your celebrations, you know, your happy moments, your gratitude, your harmony. And it works against all these energies. They're working against you to keep you down. You really need to stop doing that and going in a different direction. Absolutely. Okay? You need to start really concentrating on just doing something different than this. Absolutely. It's throwing you out of whack. Okay, it's really like throwing you in a different direction. Yeah. So they would suggest right here to take the first optimistic steps towards your goal, but in a different way. Okay? Negotiate with yourself how you're handling things. Okay? Do trade-offs, cooperate. Okay? Lead and inspire yourself. Lead with courage. Lead with a different way. Okay? Always look at different options that is going to open up avenues for you, not hinder your flight, not hinder your moment of discovery, your moment of enlightenment, your moment of expansion. Always work with that. So thank you, Pisces. This has been your spiritual guidance for today. I'm going to let you go with this, and tomorrow we're going to come back with your block, which is the Two of Pentacles, right? So it's about juggling these choices, right? We're going to keep looking at it. We're going to help you out, Pisces, if you're struggling. And as always, I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. Take care.